Hello students, today we will learn user-defined methods, which we have to also say functions in Java. To understand it completely, watch the video till the end, and if you find it useful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel and press bell icon to get the notifications of upcoming topics. So we are going to start with the user defined methods, and we will use the platform that is BlueJ, as BlueJ is preferable in the school. That's why I have using the platform BlueJ. First of all, what is the user defined method? As the name itself defines, user defined ऐसा मेथड जो यूजर अपने रिक्वायरमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग डिफाइन करता है, वी से इट एज अ यूजर डिफाइंड मेथड्स. अब यूजर डिफाइंड मेथड्स को हम यूज क्यों करते हैं? फर्स्ट, reducing complexity. You can say that you are unable to write code again and again, or suppose you will have to add 5 numbers and you will have to do this work again and again. So why not you are using the functions so that you can do that work in a single click. Next, simple interface. As Java is a real world programming language, let us take a real world example. Suppose you are going to an ATM to take out the cash or to withdraw the cash from there. So what you will have to do, there are different steps are there. Simple interface is there. Suppose a person who don't know how to work on computer, they can also access that. Suppose कोई एक किसान है या कोई भी है XYZ, उसको नॉलेज नहीं है कि कंप्यूटर कैसे यूज करना है, इवन दो दे आर एबल टू यूज द ATM फैसिलिटी. Why? Because of the simple interface. It means वहाँ पे सब कुछ प्लेटफॉर्म पे इतना सिंपल होता है, सिंपल लैंग्वेज में हम लोग लिखते हैं, so that आप उसको easily access कर सकते हैं. Next is the code reusability. Code reusability means to use the particular code again and again. Suppose मैंने एक product of a function और प्रोडक्ट ऑफ अ नंबर मैंने प्रोग्राम बनाया, अब मुझे जरूरत है कि मुझे इसे बार बार यूज करना है. सो इट इज वेरी टफ फॉर मी दैट आई शुड राइट ईच एंड एवरी कोड अगेन एंड अगेन. दैट्स व्हाई कोड रीयूजेबिलिटी इज यूज्ड. वंस अ फंक्शन इज रिटन and you can reuse it again and again. Let us take an example of a scanner class. A scanner class is a class and the system.in is the function. You can use that function again and again by defining only the single method, single package, that is the Java import java.util package. So this is the example of code reusability. Now if I'm talking about the syntax, that how we have to work upon it. So first of all, we will write access specifier. We will write the access specifier. It is totally up to us whether we want to write it or not. In access specifier, we have defined here. I will put the square brackets. It means it is not mandatory. Where I will not put any brackets, square brackets, it means that is mandatory thing. So access specifier, whether your function may be accessed by the public, private or protected. Modifier, suppose you want to make your function as a final, it means जो भी आपने function बनाया that should be final or constant. Return type, the main confusion among the student is return type. We will do return type in a more deep way. Then function type. अब मेरे पास रिटर्न टाइप भी दो टाइप की होती है. एक तो फंक्शन विद रिटर्न अ वैल्यू, फंक्शन दैट नॉट रिटर्न अ वैल्यू. सो वी विल डिस्कस दिस थिंग in the upcoming example. Here is the parameter list, or you can say argument. So it is not mandatory that you will always pass the parameter list. It is not mandatory. So let us take an example. Suppose my function public, let us say void is the return type of the function and the function name is sum. Okay, and I have passed the two parameters under this function, that is integer a and integer b. Now what is the difference between in these two functions? Here I am able to, suppose what I will do, I will declare a variable that is int c. Okay, then what should I do? Then I will do c is equals to a plus b, and then it's system dot out dot println. Then I will print value of c is equals to, that is plus c. Okay, so what happened in this function, when we will choose the void function, okay, then we are able to directly write the system.out.println statement. Suppose ये function with no return type है, if I will do the same function with the return type, then what will happen? Just see this. Okay, here what happened? Suppose I have passed here int sum. Okay, function would be same, only we are unable to write this print statement in this particular function. What we have to write? It's return C. It means whatever you want to return, you will have to return that. So we have a two type of function, that is a function with no return type, and here it is function, second one is function with return type. It is a very easy way that you can understand what will happen in both the function. It is function with no return type. It means you are able to give the printing statement directly under the function, but in return type you are unable to give. So when you will call this function at that point of time, you will write this system.out.println statement for printing of the things. Okay, now we will take example of function, and I'm using the BlueJ platform for this function. In that particular function, I will tell you how we will execute the function without having main function. So for creating a function, first of all, what I have to do, I have to create a class by clicking on this button, new class. Now you will have to give the class name. Suppose I will give the class name as my class. Okay, you have given the name as my class. Click on OK. Then click here. Editor is here. I will delete all the things, and what I will do, class, I will start typing the program. It start my class. Then under this function, what I will do, I will create a function void show. Okay, I will create a function, then I will give a system.out.println statement. Hello students. Okay, then after this I will declare one more function void show. I have taken the basic program because until unless you don't know the basic of a program, you are unable to make the previous programs. Okay, I will take the function name as call function. Okay, by mistake I have taken the, then I have changed it. Okay, no issue. Then I will choose the system.out.println statement here. Then I will write here welcome. Okay, under this function, what should I do? Before printing this statement, I will also call this function show. So I can directly call this function show. Okay, I have called this function. Now I will close this and I will close this function. Now we will compile this program. What is the output of this program? I will compile. No syntax error is there. Let's close it. We have a two functions, show and call. One by one, we will call this function. Right click here. Okay. Then new my class function is there. Then, okay. Then suppose name of the instance is my class. Okay. आपके पास क्या आ रहा है? Name of the instance of this function is my class. Okay. आपके पास my class आ गया. अब इंस्टेंस मीन्स आपको इसका ऑब्जेक्ट तो क्रिएट करना ही पड़ेगा, आपने नहीं किया. Let's see what happened. My class 1. Now what we have to do, just it will ask for creating object, that please create the object of this function. Okay, now we will create the object of this particular function. Okay, so how we will create its object? Let us say अगर यही function मेरा होता static, we have a two kind of a function, static and non-static function, then we will see what will happen. Okay, just compile it, close. Now जैसे ही मैंने स्टैटिक कीवर्ड लगाया, आपके पास दोनों फंक्शन आ गए, void call and void show. It means when you will write static in front of your function name, then there will be no need to create its objects. Let's execute it. First of all, I'm going to execute the call function. So here's my call function, that is hello students and welcome. Okay, now I will clear this window. Now again I will call the another function, that is show. Okay, it will give you only hello students. So what happened, जैसे ही मैंने static keyword लगाया, you all have seen, जैसे ही मैंने static keyword यहाँ पे लगाया, वैसे ही मुझे क्या हुआ, मेरे को object create करने की जरूरत नहीं थी. और जब मैंने static keyword नहीं लगाया था, तब क्या हो रहा था, तब मेरे को एक मैसेज आया that creating object, that you need to create its object. So what is the use of a static and non-static function? When you have a static function, there will be no need to create the object, and when you have a non-static function, then there will be a need to create its object. I hope you will understand this thing. Okay, in the next video I will tell you what are formal parameters, okay, what are actual parameters, and what are computational functions, what are manipulative functions, procedural functions. We have so many things to do. So in the next class we will do that particular thing. Thank you students.